Warning, pussies, snowflakes, and fans of The View will not make it through the intro. Turn back now.
And for those of you who are not, some motherfuckers wishing you folks a gracious good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it may be for you, wherever in the world you folks may be. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me for a couple minutes today. I appreciate that shit. Look, you know what we're going to do over here? We're going to get fucked up. We're going to tell some jokes about some cops and some retards. We're going to weed out some pussies. Hopefully, we can learn something from the interactions highlighted today. And hopefully, I can introduce you folks to a channel that you haven't already seen before. Okay, so check this out. Now, I wanted to hang out with some of you guys yesterday. So what I was going to do is I aired, last night's upload as a premiere. However, by the time this premiere came on, all right, now you folks got to understand this. By the time this premiere came on, I was almost a half gallon of whiskey in, and I was smoking moon rocks out of this badass gravity bomb with my neighbor's cat. Now, I'm not sure if my neighbor knows how fucked up their cat gets when he's hanging out with me over here, but this motherfucker goes home wrecked. Just as wrecked as I am, and this cat fucking loves it. He's my boy. But I say that just to say, by the time it premiered, I was already unconscious. Okay, that being said, let me tell you folks what goes on in my demented head. Every now and then I bang my head off of something, normally because I'm drunk. I try to stay 12 steps away, it's not good for my drinking. So I bang my head off of something every now and again, but okay. This morning, I'm looking through my fucking car. I'm digging through my car. I fucking dropped my goddamn lighter somewhere, and it pisses me off. I'm trying to get smoked up, right? And I'm digging through. I pick my head up and hit my head on the dashboard, and that fucking pissed me off. And then I started fucking laughing to myself. You want to know why? I realized at that moment that the only thing harder than a dashboard is a tree that Paul Walker hit. Hey, man, look. Today is this motherfucker's birthday, right? It's my birthday weekend. I'm getting fucked up this weekend. So I'm already balls deep into a drunk. I'm going to let this go for you guys, and then I'm going to go and hopefully get my balls licked on a little bit. But check this out. Okay, so in the midst of me getting wrecked today, right? Because I'm pretty fucked up right now. So in the midst of me getting wrecked today, I started wondering to myself, do you folks think that when midgets smoke weed, they get medium? They don't get high, they get medium. I don't know why I get so fucking stupid. Oh, God. And then look, another thing, right? My wife sends me a happy birthday text message, this fucking wretched scumbag whore. She sends me a message, right, happy birthday, and then wants to tell me she forgives me for her cheating on me. Do you, Jada? Do you, Jada? What do you think, I'm fucking Will Smith? You think I'm gonna let some bitch steal my manhood and dignity? Go fuck your mother, bitch. So I'm having this one conversation with this broad, right? And so we're talking, and I'm telling her how once upon a time I was a musician. I was a studio musician. I saw this whole entire great country. I got to play music all across this great country that we call home. And then on top of that, my dad, not my real father, my adopted father, is a comedian. He was a legit comedian. So I've traveled this country many times. And this one broad was asking me, she was like, oh my God, have you ever slept with anyone famous? And I said, yeah, I've been fucked pretty goddamn hard by some fucking politicians and presidents lately. I know that. You know what I mean? Saw a fucking ad on Pornhub about an interracial couple that fucked the whole entire country. And when I clicked on it, fucking Biden and fucking the orangutan Kamala popped up. And I said, oh my God, last time I seen a face like that, bitches, I gave it a fucking banana. Oh my God. And here's another thing that fucking dawned on me, okay? Lorena Bobbitt fucked up. Okay, now you folks know Lorena Bobbitt, I'm sure that you fucking do. Now, Lorena Bobbitt fucked up. See, if she would have just said, I wasn't trying to do anything malicious, I was just offering John Bobbitt gender-affirming care. She could have probably got away with that shit. That's gender. It's acceptable now. I'm just going to cut my crank off. At the fucking gas station earlier, right? This real little skinny anorexic looking bitch, right? asked me for a cigarette. So I give her a cigarette, right? Her friend comes out, her friend's talking to her, her friend's just as poor and decrepit and fucked up as she is. So I give her friend a cigarette too. You know, look, I'm trying to help out. And then I realized that the girl I originally, this anorexic pig, this quarter pounder with cheese, that's what we call anorexic bitches with a yeast infection. Quarter pounders with cheese around in my circles. But so anywho, then I come to find out that this skinny anorexic pig is pregnant. So as me and my boy are walking away, get back to the car, I'm like, bro, did that fucking skinny anorexic bitch say she was pregnant? He said, yeah, she did, dude. I said, she just swallowed a meatball. So I thought, hey, look, you motherfuckers are important, cared for, valuable, unbelievably appreciated over this motherfucker today. No one told you folks yet today, just know I love yous over this bitch. These 3 videos, check this out. So this first video, right, comes from Stephen Butler. And this is an illegal lockout and an assault. Okay? The second video comes from Graybeard70. Now, in this interaction, at first, it almost seemed kind of boring, like it wasn't going to be interesting. And then I heard this gentleman tell this police officer, go fuck your mother. And I thought to myself, wait a minute. That's a copyright infringement. Go fuck your mother. That's my shit. Say that. That's copywritten right there. I will say I would be flattered if he was a fan of the channel and used it for that sake. Because only me and Hank, the angry drunken dwarf, say go fuck your mother. And he's dead now. The third video comes from National Civil Rights Alliance, and this is when a fucking pig learns his goddamn lesson. You ain't getting no ID. Go fuck yourself, bitch. That all being said, you motherfuckers know what time it is. Roll it up, twist it up, light it up, spark it up, shoot it up. Whatever it is you motherfuckers do to get there with me, man. Pour your motherfucking drinks. Let's bust up some weed, put a little motherfucking gas in the air, and get right into these videos. Steve Butler, show us what happened, my dude. Let's go.
Through all the pain, tried to keep myself sane. Sir, can you come out and talk to us real quick?
Nope.
Yep, you're gonna come out and talk to us real quick.
Nope.
Yep, come out.
Nope.
Come out.
I have it all on video. I never
That's
left
fine. You
my
can come out and
doorstep.
show your side
I
of the
never
story,
left
please.
my doorstep.
Hey,
I asked them to leave.
Listen,
I'm not coming out.
This is criminal.
I'm
okay?
not
So
coming out.
What's going to happen is you're going to come out.
No, I'm not.
Because I'm giving you a lawful order to, okay?
I'm not coming out. We've had problems with you and me before.
You're going to come out.
I'm asking for a sergeant or a superior to come out. I do not trust
Nope.
you. I do not trust you. I do not feel safe around you. I've told them before. I do not feel safe around you specifically.
Okay, well, I'm here.
You specifically.
What if he goes over there and you talk to me? What happened? Today.
Okay, we need you to come out. We're not going to talk to you through the door, okay?
Nope.
Especially if there could be weapons in there.
Nope.
I need you to come out.
I'm not coming out.
I need you to come out, please.
I'm not coming out.
I need you to come out.
I am not coming out, and I'm asking you to get a superior. I do not feel safe around you. I've told you that many times before. I do not feel safe around you at all.
Okay, listen, I'm doing a criminal investigation right now. I need you to cooperate with my investigation,
I do not feel safe around you. I've said it how many times? Please get me someone else.
I have another officer
Nope,
here.
I don't feel safe with you, even in the area. You have acted inappropriately.
That's not how this is gonna
You have
work.
hung up on me on the phone when I've asked for help. You have refused to come when I've asked for help 3 different times. You have coached that woman there You have coached the son-in-law when you said, oh, have her call me and I'll get her through the process of filing a report. Then you said it 7 more times after that. You showed up 10 minutes after they called you, but I called you the day before and you hung up on me, and I called you the day before and then you refused to come out. And then I called you again 2 weeks before and you showed discriminatory again, and you advised them to go back on the property. So I've told your chief of police I do not feel safe around you, I do not trust you, and I will not come out because I did not leave my doorstep. I did not leave my doorstep. I asked these people many times to leave, and yes, I had to break the fucking door down because they locked us out and put super glue in the door. So yes, I have a goddamn axe because I had to break the fucking door down because she locked me out and she locked my neighbor out. That's not criminal. She illegally locked us out. It's all on video, and the people across the street are witnesses to what she did. I don't feel safe around her. I don't feel safe around that man. I don't feel safe with them out there. How do I know they don't have a fucking gun? How do I know? Why are they driving up here? Why did she put super glue in the goddamn locks?
Hey, can you come out here?
No!
Please?
No! No! I'm not coming out with you there!
Can you come out here, please?
We're en route to respond.
He did not provide either.
What is going on?
Called the people who were here 2 hours ago and took police reports. The police were here 2 hours ago. For God's sakes, it's all been documented. She's back here again to harass us, man. She's already put glue in the locks, for Christ's sakes. She's out of her mind. I have it all on video. Every single thing she just told you is not true. I have it all on video. No, I'm going to put it on YouTube like I did the other 2 videos. It's all on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. I just told you about everything.
Hey, will you make sure she's not leaving? Yeah, the female is the victim. He picked up in the center and started screaming. I was on the traffic stop. I could hear him screaming on the street. She's the property owner. He's being evicted. What's his name? Steven, right? Steven. Yeah. Hey, Steven. Steven.
Who is that?
It's Lieutenant Moore with the Sheriff's Office.
You can come over here.
What's that?
You can come over here. You're good.
Well, I can't really see you, so it kind of makes me worried. You know what
All right. You can come over here, man. I'm not going to fucking hurt you. Come here. I won't. I swear to Christ, I'm not going to fucking give you a problem.
How about both hands?
Okay. Okay. Is there anybody out here?
Well, there's 2 Lakeport.
I know, but not by the door, right?
No, there's no one.
Okay, come on.
I'm the closest one to you.
You're good. You're good, man.
All right.
I got no fucking problem with anybody, man. Except, where's that Freitas motherfucker? That guy keeps fucking with me, man.
Okay.
And I've told the chief of police I don't want to fucking deal with him. He keeps fucking with me. He came out here. He fucking coached her. Sorry, goddammit. Sorry, I'm so fucking upset.
That's fine.
All right, so the fucking guy, he coached her, stood out there. Man, they called the cops a week ago. Do they have fucking dirt? I got all this shit on video. They had 2 wheelbarrows full of dirt. They piled up on my door. And I fucking said, what the fuck? So I left it here for 2 weeks. I'm like, fuck you, man.
So before we go any further,
Okay.
we got a checklist, right?
Go ahead, what?
Are you the only one inside, or is there anyone else?
I'm not telling you the answer to that.
Okay.
Nope.
Is anyone inside her?
I'm not telling you the answer to
'Cause
that.
I was told that there was some.
I'm sorry,
sort
I'm
of
not
fight.
telling you the answer to that. Bottom line is, this is a residence. She came here this morning. She fucking put goddamn glue at 10:30 to 10:35. They witnessed it across the street. I didn't even know. I was
So
in here already.
I'm going to be straight with you, Steve,
Go ahead.
right? Because I'm not going to bullshit you.
Go ahead.
Here's the issue that we have.
Right?
Right?
Go ahead.
So somebody reported a crime.
Okay.
So we need to talk to both people.
Go ahead. You can talk to me. I'm not coming
gonna-
outside.
We're not going to have that conversation through a crack in the
Sorry. Then I can't help
You know what I
you.
mean?
Then I can't help
So-
you. I can't help
problem
you.
is-
I have it all on video and I'll put it all on YouTube. Give me 5 minutes and I'll have it all uploaded to YouTube.
Show us.
No, because I have to stop the video. I have to stop the video. Give me 1 minute. I'll start uploading it to YouTube.
Come and talk to me.
No, give me 60 seconds and I'll upload it to YouTube.
That's not Steven. Come on back here. Steven.
Okay, it's Monday and you can't park on this side of the street, so there's a ticket on that car. There's a ticket on that car. And here's this Newport police cruiser that parks illegally consistently. Parked on this side of the street and in front of a fucking fire hydrant, and no ticket. All right. Once again, Police Cruiser 310 of the Newport Police illegally parked in Covington. I don't know how many more times I have to report this. Later in the day, same day, still parked here. Once again, today is Tuesday. Same cruiser, illegally parked. It is Tuesday, 9 a.m. And the city won't write any tickets because Covington is just as ridiculous as Newport. Once again, expired meter. Newport cruiser. New cruiser this time though, 393. Same disrespectful pig though, I bet. And once again, the Newport cops still parked illegally. What a worthless piece of shit. Is it going to be too much of a distraction if I ask you all questions? All right. That first car right down there on the left, that's a Newport police cruiser.
Yes, sir.
He parks illegally constantly. He's parked illegally right now. Could you please go write him a ticket?
How's he parked illegally?
He's parked at a meter. It's been there since I left for work this morning. He's been parked illegally for at least 7 hours. Can somebody please ticket that vehicle for being illegally parked?
ABM takes care of those?
I've spoken to the folks at the precinct,
Right.
and they told me that you guys do have powers to write those tickets and that you should.
Okay.
Okay? I just want somebody to ticket that car. I want somebody to do to that officer what they do to the citizens. All right? Now, I've actually spoken to ABM,
Yeah.
and they told me that they've been instructed not to ticket those, which is absolutely illegal.
Well, you have to take that up with ABM.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know they're not going to do their job. Will you please do your job?
I have a chit chat with him. Okay.
I'm looking for a ticket.
Okay.
All right, I would get a ticket if I was parked illegally at a meter all day long. That Newport police cruiser right there, that first car on the left, has been parked illegally at that meter all day long. If you'd like to see, hold on. Let me get everybody
I'll
okay.
look into it.
I'm not looking for look into. I'm hoping that somebody will do their job. You're not going to go write him a ticket. All right.
do it and figure it out. Captain
Bornhorn, thank
feel
you.
free to call and complain because I'll be the one to pick up the phone.
Yeah, because you don't fear complaints because you investigate yourself. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No, that's what you just said.
It's not a big deal. I said I'll pick up the phone.
Not a big deal to you.
Captain, can
Understood.
I give him an answer that I've given before? Okay. Who puts these meters in?
The city.
Okay. Who do we work for?
The city.
Okay. He will be here to back us up in this city
Okay.
when we call for help.
All right.
Okay. He is in a roundabout way working for us. That's our meter. That's ours.
Hold on. That's ours. Ours.
Okay.
said ours.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the city.
Yeah,
Yes.
ours.
Yes, it's ours.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you do for a living?
I don't answer questions. I'll tell you that.
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah, and I'm telling you that. And I'm telling you that
I'm
I don't
asking you.
answer questions.
Were you ever employed?
I don't answer
Were
questions.
you ever employed?
I don't answer
Were you
questions.
ever employed?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. Then we cannot have a legitimate conversation because I am willing to discuss anything with you.
You don't seem to be willing to do your job, though, and that's all I'm asking you to do.
My job is it's our meter. That's our city's
Our meter.
I work
Yeah,
for.
our meter.
Okay.
We have
Yes.
officer discretion.
Yes, absolutely. You absolutely do. You absolutely do.
I'm using my discretion to not cite that
To
car.
cut that cop a break.
I don't cite anybody at the meters.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right.
How many
Now,
times
can I
have you
ask you-
cited meters?
Can I just ask a question real quick? What's the difference?
How many times have you done meters today?
I'll wait.
Hey, we pay
We
somebody to
pay
do that.
ABM to do that.
Yes.
So
Now
this
here's
is
my
a
question.
conversation with ABM.
I've already had this conversation with ABM, and I've spoken to someone at the precinct, and they told me that you guys have ticket powers.
We do.
Okay. Now, here's my next question. What's the difference between you saying, I don't write tickets, and
I do
you
write
saying,
tickets. I'm not writing parking tickets.
what's the difference between you saying, I don't write parking tickets, and I don't do my job? What's
No,
the, what's
it's
the
super
difference?
simple, right?
Yeah.
That's not causing any traffic impediment whatsoever.
Okay, then let me ask you this. Why does anybody get a ticket for that?
Because it's how the city, the city, I don't know.
All right.
I enforce them. I don't write them.
No, you don't enforce them. If you
I
did,
just
you'd
did
be
it.
writing a ticket.
I just did enforcement.
You would be writing a ticket.
You're mad because that
No, I'm not
guy's
mad.
sitting there.
No,
and
hold
you
on.
want me to go write him a ticket,
No,
and I'm not doing
no,
it.
you're mistaken. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed in you,
You
for
can be
refusing to do your
disappointed
job.
in me. I'm
I
not
know I
refusing
can.
to do
I know
my
I can.
job.
That's absolutely
I'm not
what you're
going to lose
doing.
any sleep at night because you're disappointed that I won't write a ticket.
It's not about me. It's about having the decency to uphold the oath that you swore.
I have all kinds of decency.
There must be
uphold my oath.
tons of awful shit going on because you're all standing here trying to tell
Well,
me
you
why you won't
interrupt
do
our
your
traffic
job.
stop,
I didn't
so-
interrupt the fucking thing. They were driving
You need
away.
to watch your mouth.
Fuck you.
Really?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah,
'cause I'll
fuck
take
you.
you to jail.
For what?
Well, for being disorderly, because cursing in public is disorderly.
It absolutely is
And
not.
it's not bothering me at all because
I'm
I
allowed
use
to
the
air
word.
grievances with my
But if that
with
guy
my
hears you
public
curse,
servants.
he could be offended.
You can all go fuck your mother.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
100%. Yes.
Okay.
I have every right as an American to redress my grievances.
You do.
There you go.
But
That's
you
what
have
I'm
to do
doing.
it in a civilized manner.
I do not.
That does not.
I do not.
interfere with the other public.
I do not.
So this could cause alarm and annoyance to people.
I can
Could it
stand.
not?
I can stand right here where I am.
Yes, you can.
And scream "fuck you, fuck you, fuck
Do
you"
it. Go
at
ahead.
any of you three,
Do it.
and there's nothing you
Yell
can
it.
do.
If you scream
Yell it.
fuck you, I'm going to take you to jail right
That's
Yell it. See what happens.
okay. Matthews, your badge number
now. 307.
307. Thank you. That's all I
If
needed
you
was a
yell it,
threat of
we'll take
arrest.
We'll take him right to jail. No, it's not a threat of arrest.
No, that's what he just said. If I yell "fuck you, fuck you, fuck you,"
Yes.
I will be arrested.
That's not a threat.
That absolutely is.
Those are the consequences of your actions.
That's threat of arrest.
No, it's not.
You're threatening to arrest me
If you
for
violate the law.
for exercising a First Amendment right.
If you violate the law, you will go to jail, sir. That's not a threat.
You cannot turn,
That's a consequence of your actions.
and constantly interrupting me isn't a threat either, but
It's
it still
not?
makes you a cunt.
Yeah? Good for you.
Yeah. You cannot
that
turn.
cop car will not get a ticket.
Yeah, you
It
cannot. Okay, I understand.
Deal with it.
But you cannot turn a First Amendment protected activity into a crime.
It's not a First Amendment activity.
It absolutely is.
If you want to tell us that we're not doing our jobs and everything else, as soon as you start getting personal and start cussing and
Well, I've already
causing
done that.
an annoyance to other people, we have the right to enforce the law.
You are
which is-
100% wrong. I'm not going to yell it because he has threatened me with arrest if I do yell it.
Go ahead, yell it.
So now I'm done with you. Go fuck your mother. I'm leaving. Have a good day, guys.
You too.
For months now, there's been a Newport police cruiser that constantly parks illegally on 8th Street between Greenup and Scott without consequence, while I watch my friends and neighbors constantly be ticketed for the exact same behavior. I took pictures and video, posted them to Twitter, tagged the Covington department. I was ignored. I asked an ABM employee to ticket the car, and she told me that they had been instructed not to ticket those type of vehicles. I called the station. The officer I spoke to told me that he would have the guys keep an eye out for it. The bad news is the guys might need glasses because it continued to happen, but there was never a single ticket. Last Tuesday when I left for work, the cruiser was parked illegally. When I came home over 8 hours later, it was in the same spot. But there were 3 Covington officers down the street, so I approached them. I thought, great, I can finally get this taken care of. Spoiler alert, it was not great, and nothing was taken care of. During my encounter with your officers, the only 2 things they seemed to want to do is make stupid excuses for why they weren't going to do their job or threaten to arrest me for exercising my rights. It's just disgraceful. Video and photographic evidence of a cop who constantly breaks the rules, they don't lift a finger. A citizen exercises his rights and he's threatened with arrest. It's a joke. But something that the captain on the scene said that day stuck with me. He said, that car will not be cited, and you're going to have to deal with that. So, folks, that's what I'm doing. I'm dealing with that. So now the ball's in your court. Do any of you take your oath of office more seriously than that useless captain? My experience so far tells me to expect a no, but I'm hoping against hope that you'll prove me wrong. In closing, I just want to point out that the state of Kentucky requires 1,500 hours of training to become a barber, but only 800 to become a cop. What would you rather have? A bad haircut or a bad cop? It's a joke. The remainder of my time, I'm just going to stand here and try and figure out how a guy with no respect for my rights as a citizen rose to the rank of captain. I mean, anybody? Maybe bribery, blackmail? I don't know. Maybe he's a fat little nepo baby. Anybody?
Mr. Gabbard, your time has expired. Your 3 minutes are up. Thank you.
Got stopped by the police, sitting here on break just now. He's trying to ask me for my ID before he even asked me for paperwork to see what I was doing, saying there's suspicion of nothing. There's no crime being committed or suspected of being committed. And here I am, this guy is basically telling me I have to give him my ID. He's telling me that what if you pull out a gun on me? How am I supposed to know who you are? What's your name and badge number, sir?
Deputy Knight. You can get my badge number from my sergeant if you need to.
This guy's telling me I have to give him my ID and I haven't committed a crime. Absolutely ridiculous. The police continuing to trample on civilians' rights. When there's no reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed. Didn't even ask me for nothing, just asked me, let me get your ID. Doesn't work like that. This is the United States, state of Florida. Questioning the passenger in my vehicle. Forcing him to give his ID because he doesn't know any better.
What force is there? How did I force him to give me his ID?
He doesn't have to give you his ID.
But you just said I forced him. How did I force him?
Bro, you're steady at him. You're making him acquiesce to your authority. Bro, I got big lawyers too, and they're gonna call. And they're gonna send in the complaint.
That's fine.
Bro, I try to be nice and tell you what my rights are, and you steady want to try. I know you don't care. That's why you're gonna go on break for a little while, my friend. If you only knew who I was, you wouldn't be doing this shit. But we're gonna stop all this in South Florida. It's enough. Enough is enough. Learn your rights, dude. Don't be like this, dude. Learn your rights. Look at me like a civilian. I'm in a Durango, whatever. You don't know who I am. I'm telling you. Learn your rights. You put on that badge. You made an oath to that Constitution. You have an obligation and a duty to abide by it.
This is what's going to happen. I'm going to go inside to see if they want to trespass you guys. If they want to trespass you, we're going to trespass you. And at that point, you will have to give me your ID.
Trespass me for what?
For selling the stuff on private property.
What are you talking about?
So you hang tight.
Nobody saw us selling stuff. You pulled up. I was in my vehicle.
We got a complaint out here.
From who?
Well, if I would have...
From who? Who was the complaint from?
Hold on. Give me one second.
Who was the complaint from?
I don't have to give you that information. If you want to, you can do a public records request to get that information. We got a call out here because they said you guys were out here selling stuff.
Did you see me selling anything?
Are you going to let me talk?
No.
Then I'm not going to talk.
Did you see me selling anything? Then you have no right to ask these people to trespass. You didn't see me committing a crime or doing anything. What you're doing is illegal. I'm going to teach you your rights through paperwork. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you today.
If you keep on screaming, then we're going to have disorderly conduct.
That's fine.
So, chill out. All this takes is like 3 minutes and you guys can be on...
Bro, it doesn't work like that, homie. It doesn't work like that. But I'm going to teach you how it works. Now he's going in there trying to get us a trespass on something that he heard. He didn't see us do nothing, something that he heard. And won't even divulge the information to us about his suspicion or what he heard. These are our officers. These are the people we work hard for and give our tax dollars to, who are trampling on our rights. Hopefully this guy, he looks like a young player. He looks like he's just getting into the game. Hopefully you learn something from this interaction. He doesn't understand what's gonna happen to him.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna show you through him.
Yes, sir.
This is not how this goes. Somebody must commit a crime, or you must have a reason to believe that person committed a crime to even ask for an ID. This is an illegal stop. Hey, in your 15, 20 minutes of free time at home at night, study what you do. Study the law, what you do, the type of interaction you have, study the law, that type of interaction you have.
So,
Do your thing.
you guys probably looking at it. For somebody, right? For somebody. So, okay, apparently I guess the call came from that gas station, not this gas station. So, they
What's your
said...
name and badge number, sir?
We're there, Norris, 2591. So, all right, so the call came from the other gas station, not this gas station. So they said that as of right now that you have not peddled or done anything to their customers. They said as long as you guys are doing...
Nor did you see us committing a crime and you were asking for my ID illegally.
Are you going to...
Correct?
Are you going to let me talk?
No.
Why?
No.
Do you realize that
what's
when
coming out of your mouth is really trash, man.
Okay, so...
Really trash.
It's trash.
I can't believe you would even put that badge on with honor and pride, dude, and still come up and disrespect people's rights by making them give their ID or trying to force them to give their ID. That is absolutely ridiculous, man.
Okay.
You're an officer of the law.
All I'm going to say is that if you would have given me the 2 minutes to tell you why
I don't have to give you the 2 minutes, and I don't have to tell you shit, man.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
So you can go put that on YouTube.
I know
or
I
whatever
can
you
go.
want
I'm not
do.
going to put it on YouTube. I'm going to send
So,
it to your boss because you're a
for it.
clown.
Go for it.
Okay?
If I really,
Officer Norris is a clown.
If I really wanted to make an issue out of this, I could have. So if you want,
I know
go
you
ahead and
would.
get in the car.
You would, but
Go get in the
I'll make
car.
a bigger issue with the fucking lawyers. Trust
Okay,
me.
that's fine. That doesn't scare me, man. So you can get in the
Neither
car.
do you, homie. Neither do you.
Not trying
Hey,
to.
Be good, man. Learn the law, dude. And I didn't start out with the disrespect.
You can leave now.
You did.
By asking your ID.
Motherfucking right.
Okay, you can leave. Get out of
Motherfucking
here.
right.
Listen, I can already hear it now. Let's go back to the first video. I can already foresee this in the comment section because somebody didn't hang out to this part to get the outcome of the story. And I'm going to hear, you don't ever put the outcomes on. Unsubscribe, but you don't put the outcomes on and you cut it short. I'm in retardville. If the outcome ain't on there, it's because it's unknown, you fucking moron. But in this particular video, this is what happened. Okay, now if you go to this video's original link, this dude has in his video description a fucking dossier of what happened during this particular interaction. But to break it down for you folks, this is what happened. He has a fucking scumbag landlord who's been torturing him forever to try to get him to just move the fuck out. Now, eventually what she does is she just comes to his house, she fucking puts super glue in his locks and shit, and just pretty much says, you're evicted. Well, there's a court process for that. You can't just fucking do that. There's a court process for that. And this woman decided to skip the whole entire court process, and that's where this video comes into play. Now, at the very end of the video, you heard the guy say, okay, I'm going to upload this onto YouTube and I'll be back in 60 seconds. In the description of this video, he later states that after he was done trying to upload the video, The police officer was still standing at the door with his hand on his gun, telling the guy that if he keeps disappearing, that there's going to be an issue, there's going to be a fucking problem. And he demanded this guy come out of his house to show the police officer the video. The guy was smart enough to upload it before doing that, because then it kept the record of it. So when he opened the door and went outside to show the police officer the video, what did he get arrested for? If you guessed obstruction, you were absolutely correct. He was arrested on a misdemeanor obstruction charge. He was taken down and booked in for that shit. I'm not sure if he got a bail or what. I don't remember the whole entire story. So if you want to fucking break down minute by minute, second by second, click on the dude's channel, head on over and read the fucking description. All the outcomes are there. The second video, Graybeard70. My dude said, go fuck your mother. I'm in already. And this is when rules are for thee and not for me turns into a constitutional lesson on the First Amendment. When the officer told this gentleman, well, you're going to have to deal with it, that's exactly what he did. He went and fucking dealt with it. And the very last one, National Civil Rights Alliance. Did this fucking pig learn his lesson? How you going to try to jam somebody up with a bunch of unconstitutional bullshit and then say, the crowd didn't even come from here, so, you know, po-tank tank. If you've made it this far, you folks have made it all the way to the end. Very special thank you to the three channels I highlighted today: Steve Butler, Graybeard70, and National Civil Rights Alliance. If you folks are unfamiliar with these channels, I always leave the original links in the description. So if you have any questions about the interactions that are not highlighted in the videos, click on the original link, ask the original uploader. They will have a lot more information than I do. For even more shit that you don't see highlighted on this channel, join the USVSTHEMPGH Facebook group. My dude Chris will keep you motherfuckers entertained with shit all day long that you do not see on this channel. If you want to hang out with me on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck it is now, come hang out with me there. USVSTHEMPGH, man. I'm always causing trouble. I'm always starting to incite shit, and I'm always getting fucking banned for something. Believe it, even on X. Listen, pay attention. Live your life. Be crazy, be spontaneous. Do not fucking wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's too late. Today is the oldest you've ever been and the youngest you will ever be. Put your motherfucking glasses up in the air. I don't care what it is. Your glasses, your cigarettes, your fucking weed, your toilet paper, whatever the fuck it is you have in your hand, put it up in the air and just know that you are cared for, valuable, important, and unbelievably appreciated, especially if you're a motherfucking big dog. And if no one has told you folks yet today, just know I love you over this motherfucker. And I will see you folks Monday morning. Cheers, guys. Stay safe. P.S. Wish me luck on getting my ball sack licked on tonight.